What's up, man? Hurry your ass up, Fanon. I'm trying to wake and bake. Good morning, man. I'm here. What's up, man? What's going on? Vibe Pereira, what's going on, man? Wow. Vibe Pereira, let's start off with how many people came for Blue Blood yesterday on his channel. A lot of people calling him a hater for his ongoing criticism of Tank being on bond and people staying with Tank. Yeah, man. Let me tell you, you guys look like fucking assholes right now. You guys, I'm not just talking about, I don't watch Blue Bloods videos, but I'm telling you, you guys look like real assholes right now. Yeah, you do. You look like jackasses. Let's be very, very honest. You guys look like a bunch of jackasses. A bunch of jackasses. Most likely, there's nothing is going to happen to Gervonta Davis of any significance. And it was nice to hear that Gervonta Davis denied it and said that he's a victim of extortion. And they said the girl lied to the police. So, it's real interesting when you get two people to tell you different sides of the story. And it's amazing how often people get accused of things and they wind up not being, responsible for them, or people exaggerate, or people just, but aside from what, let's say the subject matter of it, let's talk about what you guys said Gervonta Davis was doing. You said Gervonta Davis was a fugitive. A fugitive. You described this man as a fugitive. And then he got out on a $1,600 bond. Not $1 million, not $100,000, not $20,000. $16,000 of which he had to pay 12%. And he was out in less than 24 hours. You're fugitive. What do you guys treated the guy like he was a bank robber? All because he's accused of grabbing a girl by the collar. You want this guy never to fight again. You didn't give no chance of this guy getting any fair shake with you people. Just threw him right under the bus because you were so happy that he didn't get a payday with Jake Paul. Now, honestly, man, what is the chance that this guy goes through all of this and it had nothing to do with all the money he was going to make in the Jake Paul fight? You guys shut that shit completely off for that guy on accusations that are so light that he got a $1,600. He had to pay $1,600 to get out. And all they ever did was establish probable cause. That's it. That's what they get. Oh, okay, yeah. Like, yeah, it's probable. It could happen. Probable, yeah, okay, I think, okay, she said something. Yeah, he was at the club. He was at the club. He did have his hands on her. Okay, yeah, so let's go with the rest of the story. Like, he took her to a back room and beat her up, which is one thing that she said, but there's no bruises on her. The fact that he let her go, it's going to be interesting to see how this attorney who gets to question this young lady, it's going to be interesting to see how an attorney that questions her about her accusations is going to handle the situation, and not YouTube channels who are bent on running Gervonta Davis in the mud. Now, obviously, still this needs to be adjudicated, but it certainly doesn't look as severe as what you guys claimed it was. And it also doesn't seem to deserve the reaction that you guys put on the man. Because the judge didn't feel that way. All the judge told the man was, you got to stay away from her, right? You can't call her, not from secondary parties, nobody. Okay, you gonna leave her alone? Yeah, no worries. Okay, give me the $1,600. Okay, go. We'll see you when we get to court. The lawyer is like, this is extortion. And this is not going to go anywhere. And just to get it on tape, the lady lied to the police. Now, what happens if she lied to the police? Let's tell you what happens if she lies to the police. If she lied to the police and she has a record of doing the same thing, bro, she's going to get her shit. He's going to get that shit tossed. And he's going to get the civil suit tossed. But you guys already did all the damage you guys could do to the man by acting like he was guilty and he was a fugitive. All because you didn't know where he was, what was going on. Shameful, man. Shameful. Oh, my God. How could you ever support Gervonta? Anybody that supports Gervonta needs to be thrown. Anybody that supports Gervonta Davis needs to be thrown out of boxing. Man, look what you guys did to this guy, man. And for him to get a $1,600 bond and be out the next morning. Wow, Blue Blood. Wow, dog. You kind of stretched on that one, huh? Kind of stretched on that one, huh? It's a shame these guys don't have karma behind what they're trying to do to this young man. You know how it goes. Karma comes. It was less than $1,600. It was not, it was less than $16,000. It was $8,500, so we only had to pay $800. Yeah, y'all looking kind of stupid. Hey, what up, Lori? Good to see you. I mean, he only had to pay, so he only had to pay $850. If he only had to pay $8,000, that means he had to pay like $900 to get out. So it wasn't even $16,000. It was $8,500. He got out of jail for less than $1,000, bro. Wow, you guys had this guy as a fucking criminal mastermind, maniac, dog. You guys treated this guy like he was a fucking maniac. You talked about this guy like he was a maniac. A maniac. That's what you guys described this guy. You treated him like he was the downfall of his career and he's a maniac. You never even gave this guy an opportunity to say anything. He says she's lying. His lawyer says she lied to the police. And if she's done it to other people, what? I mean, damn. What happens if she exaggerated some things? If she exaggerated, they're going to toss that shit. Especially if she lied to the police and they can prove she lied to the police. And they've got some type of, come on, man. Wow, y'all did a job. I'm so glad I'm not an asshole like y'all. You guys shit ages badly, 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 badly. Shit badly. Real badly. Y'all stuff ages badly. Man, the whole world shake. I'm telling you, man, that's crazy how y'all did that, man. For him to get out on, it was $8,500 bond. He get out for less than $1,000. What does that say? What does that say? Bill plays Blue Blood well. Yes, dog. God, dog, man. God, dog, man. Y'all created a narrative where I was worried for Tank. Meanwhile, this dude is eating steak. This dude is eating steak and shopping. He gets pulled over. They put him in jail for a couple minutes and let him out. And he's gone back to shopping. Bro, you realize that dude is going to probably go back to the store that he was shopping at yesterday, go back to the same damn store and finish his shopping that he was doing? But where's the video the police were speaking of? They still not showing it. But no, they say they had probable cause. They are describing what happened on the videotape. He said hey, look, man, all I know is you guys are wildly terrible people. I would like to tell you that you guys are wildly terrible people. You're wildly terrible human beings. You're a terrible human being. I mean, that's a lot to say about somebody. But all of you guys I'm on Twitter today. I got probably 10 people on Twitter right now. Do I got 10 people? Hey, I got 23 people on Twitter. Hey, Twitter people. Ludabella, bro. If he winds up getting off because he was being extorted by this girl, Ludabella, are you going to apologize for calling this man a walking piece of shit? Hey, if he gets off from this Jake Paul, it winds up that she lied and you made this decision and got your shit shattered. That's what you get, Jake Paul. That's why you got your shit shattered. That's karma. Hey, Barbara D said, why doesn't Karma hit him? Karma hit Jake Paul. He got his shit shattered. He get his whole face shattered. He said he got picked up 15 minutes later from the man. Nobody apologizing, man. Come on, man. Nothing. Phoenix said they got Shakur on video punching a girl in a parking garage. They got Devin out here with the restraining order by a baby mama and can't see his kid. These guys didn't say anything about any of that. I wonder why. You know what it is, because they slicksters, bro. You know what I mean? Nah, that chick's said, I fuck with Tank. This case is, look, man, Gervonta, if she extorted you, sue her. You know what I'm saying? Sue her. Do a Devin Haney and sue her. If she's extorting you, sue her. Put her in, she ain't got no money. Put her in civil court. She ain't got no money. She got a freebie lawyer. Yeah, it's a money. It looks like a money grab. It's just for the civil case. It's to put pressure on him for the civil case. So they got him to press charges. Dog, that little ass bond, bro. No bruises on her. No bruises on her. No, I saw bruising. Dog, you saw bruising. How? I wonder how the bruising got there. You wouldn't just squeeze your own arm? Like, go, you know what I mean? Did you see Amber Heard? That's right, Tank. I mean, seriously, if he extorting her, sue her. They sue her. I'm sure you have women in your family. Oh, you're a smart guy. I do have women in my family. Why are you defending a serial woman abuser? Because he's not a serial woman abuser. He's not a serial woman abuser. That's why. First of all, bro, when did he abuse a woman? I saw him grab a girl by the collar, his baby mother, by the way, that wind up having a kid for him after that. And I know that his baby mama called the police on him a couple times because she thought that he was mad. That's not abusing a woman, bro. And if this is extortion, this is not abusing a woman either. Why don't you let somebody? I got a question for you, Brutus Ruckus. What is your problem with allowing somebody to go through the criminal justice system, wait for the stuff to come out before you judge them? Let's not talk about why I'm abusing somebody that you say is a serial woman abuser, even though he's never been convicted of abusing a woman. Never. He's never been convicted of it. So what are you talking about? The only thing that he did, his criminal record that I know of, is related to a hit and run car accident. So if you're saying that because he hit a woman in a car accident, he was abusing a woman, no, he abused the car. My question is, why do you have a problem with the presumption of innocence? Why don't you want this man to have his court day in court before you start slandering him, blue blood? And why are you trying to guilt trip me? Yes, I have women in my family. You know what else I have in my family? I've got men in my family. And I don't want to be accused of something and have my son be accused of something that he didn't do. But just because you think he did it, you get to muddy his name. No, you're muddying the guy's name, and he's not been convicted of abusing a woman. He's not been. And every time you guys say that shit, I always have to come back and say that he's never been convicted of abusing a woman. He just had his girlfriend say that she was scared, but you guys don't care about it. You don't care about the truth. Just like when you guys said you lied, blue blood, and said I got sued by Terrence Crawford, you fucking idiot. You just lied. You guys sent a piece of paper to my house and then created some big storm on the internet where Champ side with his bitch ass, blue blood with your bitch ass, and the rest of you claim that I got sued for defamation. You lying sacks of shit. You lying sacks of shit. You just lied on me. That's what you do. You guys just lie on people. And you set people up. You guys set me up for that stupid shit. You sent some shit to my house and then did a bunch of videos claiming I was getting sued for defamation because I lied. You're a fucking liars. No, I didn't. You lied about me being sued for lying and defaming somebody. So you lie about Gervonta Davis being on the run. You lie. Man, get the fuck out of here. You guys are just liars, bro. Flat out fucking liars. You're not even PR people. You're just fucking liars, man. This man was you treated this man like a fugitive. Fugitive. Why can't you let Gervonta Davis get credit for anything, Bill Haney? Because your son is a fucking boring. I'm Bill Haney, Debo Dev, and the commissioner of boxing, Turkey Al-Sheikh, whose ass I've got my head up. Because nobody wants to watch my sorry, boring ass son pity pat around the ring all damn day. If he wasn't on the run, you fucking idiot. Because he was in Miami. I don't give a shit. He wasn't on the run. He got arrested in Miami. Do you know what running means, you fucking idiot? It means you go somewhere. It means you go somewhere. You have to run. You have to leave to be running, you fucking idiot. If he's in the same town, in a shopping center, eating food, shopping on his credit card, using his phone with people to see him, tweeting people, he's not on the run, you fucking liar. You're just an exaggerator is what you are. You just want to sensationalize everything. You're hoping this man fails. But anyway, I'm Debo Dev. Debo Dev is on the live commentary. We know that Turkey Al-Sheikh, the commissioner of boxing, who has made it known that the great fights can take place, has now had Debo Dev. Get your ass out of my face with that bullshit, man. Get that garbage ass fighter of yours. Fuck out of here, dog. Devin is whack as shit, bro. Devin is whack as shit, Blue Blood. He's whack. Don't nobody want to see that shit. Okay? Stop trying to get in the middle of people's fights, bro. Don't stop trying to get in the middle of people's fights. Stop trying to convince people he's not a fuck. Nobody wants to watch Debo Dev. Man, by the way, Debo got his ass whooped by Craig, bro. Debo was a dirty draw, 50-year-old man riding around on a fucking bicycle with doo-doo stripes in his drawers that got his ass whooped by Craig. Nigga, you didn't even watch the movie. As soon as somebody stepped up to Debo, Debo got his ass whooped, bro, by a dude half his size. Old ass nigga riding around on a bike. You call himself Debo. Debo got his ass whooped at the end of the movie, bro. And then he got stuck in jail. Anyway, look, bro, can you guys stop lying so fucking much about Tank so I can enjoy this man's career, please? Like, seriously, can you get the fuck out of the way and stop making up shit about Tank so I can enjoy his career? You hating ass bastards. You got boxing. Shut the fuck down. Hey, man, I got a super chat. Oh, I did. Alfred, thank you, bro. He said, for now, Tank is just a player and get caught up with all these young women that be in their feelings. Tank loves the lady, but he's so high profile, the ladies use it against him. Well, that is something else that they don't like about Gervonta. The fact that Gervonta is not being seen with boys is probably upsetting you guys. These dudes want to make Gervonta into toxic masculinity. All those CC who made all that stuff have no credibility. Man, he say, yep, Debo was a nasty, disgusting pig. I'm like, yeah, bro. Like, why you up Debo Dev? Debo Dev, Debo Dev. That shit is whack as shit, bro. Y'all need some new jokes. You need somebody, a better writer. You need a better writer, bro. You guys are actors, bro. Anyway, so what'd y'all think of the press conference yesterday that got overshadowed by Gervonta Davis? What did you think about the press conference yesterday that got overshadowed by Gervonta Davis's? The fact that the man got out of jail in a side of a couple hours, bro. Where is he? I'm so worried about him. I just pray for him. I know he's a terrible human being. Craig's real name is Ryan Garcia. Debo got knocked the fuck out, bro. T.O. did look, found out Debo was soft by the end of the movie. First of all, Debo's out there snatching bikes and snatching chains off people, bro. Come on, man. Debo is a big dude, though. I thought the presser was actually good. I did too. Jay Prince and Wiley was talking. Yeah, I did. I'll tell you this though, man. I think Teofimo Lopez is a cool, calm character, bro. I hate that Teofimo Lopez said all that stupid shit, man. Like for real. I'm really mad that he said all that stupid shit. Tank News selling better than boxing than Kerr's fighter, man, because it's more interesting, man. Shakur knows what the deal is. He said he's going back down to 135. Trust me. Gervonta gets off on this. They're going to be calling out Gervonta. Gervonta don't need to fight these dudes, though. Gervonta need to let these dudes sit down for a second, dog. He wasn't the one in the hot tub with Diddy Devin. Well, hey, man, can we get a 1 in the chat if you guys know damn well that these boys look like an idiot? I want to tell you guys hating on Tank like that, that's crazy. That's diabolical, bro. It's diabolical. Let's keep it a bean. That's diabolical. Hey, man, let's keep it a bean. That's diabolical. Exactly, bro. I am really happy that you guys look like assholes, bro. This is like a blessing in disguise, man. It's like a blessing in disguise. You guys are looking like major jackasses right about now, bro. Because does not look like Gervonta Davis is some fugitive on the run from justice who ran off to Cuba. Let's remind that you said he ran out and was spotted in Cuba. If by Cuba you mean a Cuban restaurant in Miami, yes. You mean he was spotted in a Cuban restaurant? Is that what you guys meant when you said he was on the run in Cuba? He was never going to come back. He was gone hanging out with Tupac. I mean, y'all had that nigga out there with Tupac in Miami. I mean, the dude is Miami. Y'all act like Miami was Cuba. He escaped to Cuba. Wow, you guys are such amazing, amazing people. Turkey Al-Sheikh has unlimited funds. Unlimited funds. That's what you guys said. You guys were on. Oh my God, man. Recording yourself in multiple videos, blatantly lying on somebody, got to be some kind of mental disorder. Look, man. Look, bro, they don't care. They don't care, man. They're not trying to be your friend. They're trying to lie to you, man. They're not trying to be your friend. They're trying to manipulate you. So of course, yes, man. They're not trying to be there. They're not trying to give you the information. They're trying to manipulate you, man. Hey, refresh the super chat. Refresh the Hey, y'all, my super chat's broken. Can y'all hit the Hey, will somebody refresh the super chat? Hey, somebody just called me on the phone. They said that they can't leave any super chats and you need to refresh the super chat. Hey, YouTube got a problem. We need for the super chat to be refreshed. Hey, man, thank you for refreshing the super chat, bro. For real. The super chat's been stuck. Every once in a while, just put some money in there and press. Phoenix said they got confused because there's an actual city in Cuba called Florida. No lie is what happens with dyslexic people look at maps. Oh, I'm dyslexic. I know. These dudes ain't dyslexic, bro. Oh, I am on Tank's side. Look, man. Fact, this should tell you not to click on their channel. I mean, God, man. Like, for real, bro. For real. I got to talk to y'all for a second, man. I need some help, bro. I need some help, dog. I need to understand something, dog. Why in the world is this the biggest news in boxing while we have an excellent fight coming up. But let's talk about the fight for a little while. Teofimo Lopez is smarter than Shakur Stevenson is, bro. What's this? Hold on one second. Okay, I'm sorry. Hold on one second. Hey, Marcus Avila said, let me refresh the super chat. My bad for 9. Yeah. Thank you, bro. It gets stuck sometimes. On the real, though, man. On the real. We got to have a serious conversation about this goddamn lion. Like, man, for real. Blue Blood, we got to have a conversation about this goddamn lion, bro. Like, seriously, Claymore Rain, man. We got to have a conversation about this lion, bro. Like, we got to stop this shit in 2026, dog. Like, for real. For the good of everybody, man. We got to stop this. We have to stop lying so much in 2026, man. For real. We got to stop lying, man. We got to stop selling it shit, man. And let these kids have their life, bro. Got to let this kid live, man. Got to stop lying on this kid, man. Got to stop trying to tank this kid, man. You guys got to let this kid live, man. What y'all trying to do to this kid ain't right, man. And I'm not talking about what happened with that girl. I'm talking about how you guys behaved. You guys behaved as if this man was caught on tape stabbing a woman and it drug her down the street, beating her. That's how you guys responded to an accusation. And you guys keep acting upon premises that are not correct. Gervonta Davis was accused of battery against a man first. A man. Somebody that had gotten in a fight with his cousin. That's the first time I heard of Gervonta Davis having a legal issue. That was the first one. And guess what? It got dismissed. Then you have the hit and run accident. That he got convicted of. Then you had the police called on him twice. Nothing came out. Police were called on him twice. He was not accused of battering his baby's mother. You guys say that, but it's not true. Then you come around. So what has he been convicted of? He's been convicted of a hit and run, of which he is currently on probation. Okay? That is what he is convicted of. You guys are acting like he has a track record of slapping women on camera. No, he does not. But that doesn't stop you guys from continuing to spread that narrative on this kid. It's time to stop it, man. It's time to stop. Just because he's with an organization that you don't support, and just because he is where you want your fighter to be, Bill Haney, you got to stop doing this, man. You got to stop, bro. You're running your fighters into the ground. Nobody gives a fuck about Devin. Nobody likes Devin because of all the shit you're doing around Tank. And no, I'm not saying that you're responsible for the girl making the accusations, but you guys are responsible for the vicious echo chamber that has absolutely no regard for the truth, because you guys think you're promoting and it's okay to lie when you promote. That's why Blue Blood said, if it was 10, why wouldn't you say 20? Oh, facts are subject to change. Come on, man. Come on, man. There's got to be some type of honor in you. There has to be something, bro, in you that tells you when it's time to stop. Okay? It's not right. This kid, first of all, from what I see, there was no reason to cancel that fight. They didn't even, if they would have arrested him and released him, then, he could have continued on with that fight. And Jake Paul's jaw wouldn't be shattered right now. I don't trust y'all, man. I think y'all been playing around, bro. Y'all just want it to be Gervonta. You want it to be your guy, but it's not. It's not your guy. You're just going to have to live with that, man. Stop setting these people up with all these lies you guys tell. Thank you for refreshing the super chat, which, by the way, is a lie. You can't refresh a super chat. You understand how server farms work? You know, it's not your computer. He's not on your computer where you can refresh the screen. That's a lie. You can't refresh a super chat, man. Like, you guys just think you're going to play people so stupid. They believe any stupidity that you guys say because you guys are paid to believe that horse shit. You're a bunch of bots. Mark, hey, thank you so much to my guy, Latrell Smith, man. Thank you, brother. And Marcus Davila said, another one to refresh bad servers. Yeah, you know how those servers need to be refreshed. Funny enough, Tank bonded out for less than a Chuck E. Cheese payment. Exactly, bro. Dog, they're going to let this kid, they're going to slap that kid on the wrist and tell him, leave the girl alone. No, that shit is not kidnapping. And he's not even charged. Attempted kidnapping. We were not attempting to kidnap her. If we were attempting to kidnap her, why would we let her go and go get her car keys? She's lying. I was not trying to do that. And on top of it, they could come up with all kind of shit, reasons why he was there that she didn't admit to, phone calls that Gervonta got private investigators. And what happened to he couldn't pay his lawyer? Let's talk about the fact that you guys said that Gervonta Davis couldn't even pay his lawyer. If he couldn't pay a lawyer, how was there a lawyer there? Huh? If there was a lawyer there, if he didn't have money to pay a lawyer, that's what you said. Didn't you also say that his lawyer quit his team? That's what you said. You did. You put that shit out there that his lawyer, he couldn't afford a lawyer. My God, man, what are you doing to this kid, man? What are you doing to this kid? You guys want to tell you the kid, you can't tell me, oh, this kid need to get his life straight. Fuck, how can he get his life straight with people like you around? Lying on the man, amping shit up on the man. You had, what's that guy's name? DJ Academics, that I ain't never see DJ shit in his life. But DJ Academics, it's a fugitive. Turn him in. Man, get the fuck out, bro. Tank is paying the price for when you don't sell your soul. They are attacking his character and mental health because he's not playing the game. I think you're 100% right. I mean, god dang, man. Yeah, bro, like you guys just lie, bro. It's time to stop, man. Seriously, bro. It's time to stop, man. It's time to stop, bro. At this point in time, bro, god dang, it is really time to stop, bro. It is time to stop the lies, bro. It is time to stop the anti-PBC campaign. It's time to stop that shit, bro. It's time to stop. What's going to happen next? I'm amazed that you guys have supporters. I'm amazed that you guys have supporters. So much so that that does not surprise me at all that why Devin Haney does not sell tickets. Why Devin is an undercard fighter, bro. That's what you turned your boy into an undercard fighter. All you guys, your bullshit has turned Devin Haney into an undercard fighter. And you know I'm telling you the truth. Devin is an undercard fighter. Devin can't get a fight with Lewis Crocker. Devin can't get a fight with Rolly Romero. Devin can't get a fight with Mario Barrios. Devin can't get a fight with these guys. Shakur is the one that's about to pop out the top if he beats Teofimo Lopez. When Devin had his opportunity to fight Gervonta's leftovers, he got his ass beat up. And then, come on, let's be honest. Somebody put some shit on Ryan Garcia. Somebody had a backup plan and put some shit and contaminated Ryan Garcia, bro. Come on now. Devin just got his ass whooped fair and square, and daddy got him out of that shit. Because you guys think you're fixers. You're fixers, right? That's what you guys can do. You guys are known to be able to fix problems. If you want to get out of a fight, call me. I know how to get out of a fight. If you want to shut a fight down, I know how to shut a fight down. I know how to do that. Ain't that what y'all are? Y'all fixers? Like the guy that sued Bob Arum, the fixer? I think so too, Martin. I think Ryan was set up. Yeah, these guys are setting, I believe these people are setting people up. Hey, man, it is, hey, let me put it this way, bro. Does not surprise me at all that Deontay Wilder had a woman steal $400,000 from her, and now she's behaving like a prostitute on OnlyFans to embarrass this man. I don't think that's coincidental. I don't think it's coincidental. You guys just set people up. Oh, can you guys stop accusing me? Oh, let me tell you something else, by the way. You guys can stop trying to plant this Martin is homosexual shit. Like, you guys really need to stop that shit. Okay? Nobody believes you. Nobody believes you. Nobody believes you. And even if it was true, which it is not, it wouldn't make a difference because nobody cares about that shit anymore for real. So the people that are that way, that are really that way, dog, there's no problem with them people. Man, live your life, love your life. But you guys trying to sell that about me, bro, don't nobody believe that shit, man. My track record is way too long, bro. I'm 56 years old, man, with a wife, kids, multiple girlfriends past girlfriends. Come on, bro. I've been around a long time, bro. Ain't nobody ever said that shit. But you clowns, right? Trying to run somebody's name down, trying to claim that I am what you really are. But anyway, you set up Gervonta Davis, and you're just going to tear down Gervonta Davis and prove that you have the power to shut that man down so people can continue to reach out to you as a fixer. Alberto Gonzalez said, much respect from Chicago. Fanon, thank you, brother. Hey, say, hey, Fanon need to edit her out. Hey, Deontay need to edit her out of their music video looking all loving and shit. Let me tell you something, bro. That shit is a setup. That was a setup. Deontay Wilder trusted a lot of people that were not trustworthy. He trusted a lot of people that were not trustworthy. Deontay Wilder is a very trusting person. And he surrounded himself with people that were not trustworthy because they were supporting him. You have to be very careful with those people because they will definitely set your ass up and they don't give a fuck about you. They only care about the money. And when the time is to sell you out, they will sell you the fuck out. Yes, they will. That's why your girl walked off with $400,000 because she knew where that money was and kept her eye on that money the entire time and knew once you lost those fights, it's time to start getting the money. It was time to set you up for the final lick. You know what I mean? Once you lost, that means the time is ticking. We got to get them now. Right? Got to get them now. Got to dump them when the dumping's good. And that's what they did to Deontay Wilder. Yeah, they did. Wilder was an asshole to people, not surprised he got screwed over to be honest. I don't know. I mean, seriously, man, I don't know if he was an asshole to people or not. I never got an experience that Deontay was an asshole to people. I never really got that sense. But I never met him. I never met him. I'm just telling you, man. Dude, who could have doped him? He said his own team doped him. His own team doped him. His own team. That's what he said. He winds up having his girl walk off with $400,000. Now she's humiliating the dude on OnlyFans. That seems like par for the course with those dudes. That seems like par for the course with them setup artists. Dog, they thought they could set me up. Niggas tried to set me up multiple times, bro. One time, let me tell you how these clowns tried to get me with this nasty ass white girl. Like, no joke, bro. Oh, yeah, he got set up. He got $400,000 taken from him. Yeah, he did. He absolutely did get set up. How you get $400,000 stolen from you if you ain't set up? How you got a girl that just completely switches up on your ass and blatantly steals $400,000 from you? And he ain't gonna get the money back, probably because he gave it to her. Bro, the nigga's hanging out with pimps. He's hanging out with a pimp and a hoe gets him. Come on, man. You hanging out with pimps and a hoe gets you? Come on, man. Let's be real. Oh, I'm going to leave it at one of blind as far as Breland. Oh, no. I'm not talking about Breland. I don't know anything about Breland. I don't know. Let me get this right. I'm not saying anything about Breland. I don't know if it was Breland, if it wasn't Breland. All I'm saying is that's what he said. But anyway, I don't like, my dude, let me tell you something, bro. The amount of people that have fucked up stuff go wrong with them around those guys is way too high. I'm sorry, bro. Not that many people are going to experience that many problems when they're around certain people. Everybody that these guys have an issue with getting car accidents, they get arrested, they got their girlfriends, they get in fights with transgenders. Come on, man. Every single solitary one of these guys have personal problems like that, have fights get held up. Come on, man. There ain't that much fucking there's not that much coincidence in the world, bro. There's not that much coincidence, man. Everybody that these dudes don't like wind up having legal problems. Come on, man. Everybody that they don't like winds up having look how many people had legal problems. Errol Spence gets sued. Jermell Charlo has problems with his wife and looked like he was facing charges over a fight with a girl. Jamal Charlo's girl goes fucking berserk. Deontay Wilder's girl goes fucking berserk. He gets all kind of shit getting fucked up in his career. Come on, man. There's not that much coincidence in the world. Y'all are called fixers for a reason because you guys are fixing things. You're playing around with people's lives, man. And it's very clear that you guys ran a hit job on me for sure. You did a PR hit job on me. Spit Bucket Podcast with that bullshit. Come on, man. Spit Bucket Podcast sends me some fucking note on Twitter, and then all of a sudden I get the same shit verbatim sent to my house. All you niggas all of a sudden talking about I got sued, all because I said that all because I got a viral tweet. Nigga, you guys always try that shit with me to try to discredit me. It's not coincidental that you guys do that shit. You guys discredit PBC fighters, and it's not just talking. You get out there in the streets and you interfere in these people's lives, man. That's what you do. You're actually interfering with their lives. That's your inside behind the scenes shit, because you guys are dealing with a bunch of fixers. And you guys are busted, bro. Stop fucking trying to extort people for money. That's what Big U does. That's what you guys do. You extort people for money. And Tank's lawyer said that this is extortion, and they can't wait to tell you the narrative. And guess what he said? Shocking narrative. He said, we have a shocking narrative. We can't wait to give you that this is coordinated extortion. You got people in Gervonta Davis's camp. I know you do. I know you got spies in his camp. Probably know where he's going, what he's doing, who he's dating, following him. And then you do, come on, man. Y'all are fixers, bro. Y'all, that's why I call you petty gangsters. You guys are petty fucking gangsters. That's what you are. In my personal opinion, what I see is I see a young man, I see an organization of fighters who are all of a sudden getting in all kind of personal problems. All kind of personal problems, bro. What is the likelihood that 6 or 7 fighters are going to go through personal problems all at the same time, bro? Jermell, you don't like Jermell. Jamel got problems. Jamal got problems. Jamel got problems. Jamal got problems. Errol got problems. Deontay problems. Gervonta Davis got problems. Do not be surprised if Gary Antoine Russell wins a belt that he gets problems. Dog, you guys can't make you guys interfered. You guys literally interfered with Errol Spence Jr. fighting Terrence Crawford the first time. That was a big time for payday for Errol, and you guys blocked it. Jumping in there and throwing whose money? Trust fund money or hedge fund money at them just to block that fight. You guys have access to money, and you're using money to extort from people, man. This is what you're doing in the streets. This is not coincidental. It's not coincidental because there's no reason that you guys should be selling it that hard. That's why I asked you the question. Why can't you ever believe that Gervonta Davis didn't do something? Why? Why do you continue with the narrative that you know is not true? Gervonta Davis has never been convicted of hitting a woman. Never. He's had arguments with women. You know that he's had arguments with women. That's it. You know that he grabbed a woman like this. That's it. You guys want his career to be over, but you know full well that Shakur Stevenson's on tape punching a girl in the head. Devin Haney is accused of the same shit. But you don't give these kids, you don't give the PBC fighters any grace. Just like you didn't give Al Heyman any grace with his business model. But but you guys were perfectly well with Turki Al-Sheikh buying up boxing until it backfired on you. You know what I mean? Them fixers be putting them women on Tank. Bro, hey, what up, Terrence? Hey, man, what up, man? I got a good friend named Terrence Cole, bro. What's up, man? So much so that the fighter will risk losing is just to have peace. I'm telling you, bro, they got so much shit on this nigga. Dog, you guys are surrounding this kid, harassing this kid, running this kid's name in the mud, bro. Also, you can piggyback and try to build up fighters that are going to pay you directly. Exactly. Serious. They will hand it over. They hand it over. But Al Heyman, the PBC's going out of business. The PBC's going out of business. The PBC is not going out of business. There's a bunch of PBC fighters that are going to be on a card in a minute. The PBC has a fight card coming up, but yet the PBC was going out of business. Even the news be lying. Well, if you listen to the news, they always say it the proper way. They say allegedly. Hey, y'all, man, refresh the super chat. I'm going to make fun of you today, bro. I know Bill and Haney looking for another accusation to stick on him right now. Oh, for sure. I know. Hell yeah, I know. Man, that shit is hilarious. Phoenix the Assassin said Bill and Devin are out there looking to put a case on Gervonta Davis, on Ryan Garcia right now. Man, these dudes are interfering, bro. These guys are interfering, bro. You guys are interfering. Your real business is not this YouTube shit, bro. There's no fucking way you're making money on this shit like that. You're not. You guys are out here fixing fights, bro. You guys are out here fixing fights. You guys are out here, and I mean fixing and making sure that the fight don't take place. You know what I mean? You're going to make sure this guy don't have big fights. Make sure they got to watch somebody else fight. Because you guys are just going to prove it. They said Turkey back in cancer treatments. Hold on. 2 Cent. Who said Turkey is back in cancer treatment? Who said that? 2 Cent. Because I guarantee you they said that. They said that because you pointed out the fact that all of a sudden he didn't have cancer no more. That's why his ass is back in cancer treatment. Phoenix said they mad at Al Heyman because he was able to make profits so fighters can get paid while they're wasting upfront to pay these and making nothing on the back end, not breaking even at least. Exactly. I'm just telling you, man, I'm going off this dog, an $800 bond. A guy on X I follow, he guessing no. Uh-oh. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, I think they just make. Nah, man, they just making that. Man, that man is going. Man, whatever, man. I already gave up my theory, man, on that shit. I've given my theory on that. I maintain my theory is correct. I don't believe Turkey Al-Sheikh, bro. These guys are all a bunch of liars. They're all a bunch of liars, bro. Phoenix, yeah. Tank lawyer said it was a documented. Tank's lawyer said it was a documented shakedown. If you got a documented shakedown, and then they put that in there, you know that a documented shakedown. And they will extort you out your check. You remember when Nipsey Hussle said that? And Negroes will extort you out your check. What song is that on? Hey, I need a rap expert. Some of y'all, one of y'all got a rap. I know y'all rap experts, man. Know them names in the songs. What's the name of the song where he said, man, they gonna fill you out. They gonna put your name on their house. They gonna fill you out. That one, they gonna put your name. They gonna put your name. They name on your house. They gonna, you know what I mean? That shit. They gonna fill you out. That shit. Good morning. Hey, what's up, Ralph Chester? Hey, man, much love in the Cash App, brother. My guy. Hey, Mr. Jones said the new media is lying on Tank. Oh, yeah. New media just means new. Man, there's no such thing as new media. These dudes been doing YouTube for 10 years. There's nothing fucking new about them. Just so you know, Alton Jones, there is no such thing as new media. These dudes have all been doing it for a decade. How long are you going to be? You know, that's like somebody saying, somebody's name being Young Jeezy, but they're like 60 years old. Bro, you took that name when you were 16, Young Jeezy. You're 55 years old. You're not young anymore, okay? Lil Bow Wow ain't Lil no more. It's grown-up ass Bow Wow, all right? Just call the nigga Bow Wow. New media is just media. There's nothing new about them. They've been around for a long time. Only thing that was new was that they were running that game on the internet. That's it. New media is a bunch of fucking frauds too. Ain't nothing new about the shit. You've been doing the same shit for 10 years, bro. There are some honest campers that are in new media. People that say new media, bro, you've been doing it 10 years. You're not new anymore. You know what I mean? That's like saying I'm a new content creator. I'm not a new content creator. Hell no. I've been doing it for a while, man. Grown up ass Bow Wow. Yep. Nipsey Hussle song killer. Okay, that's what I'm telling you. They gonna fill you out. And niggas will extort you out your check. That. And niggas will extort you out your check. They ain't trying to extort Tank out his check is what they trying to do. Trying to extort that boy out his check. Because it's believable. You know what I mean? Because they can make the accusation against a young black man that sounds like that has that attitude, that little Napoleonic little dude. And plus, man, little dudes is wired. If it comes out not to be true, then Jake is the biggest duck of 2025, setting someone up to catch a charge and a new level of ducking. Bro, look, if he winds up getting off of this shit, I would sue the fuck out of that. Speaking of that, Yellow Beezy's trials begins November 2nd for that Mo 3 murder for hire case. Oh, okay, cool. Good to know, man. I'll keep an eye on that, Rick Timms. Isaiah Media said these media outlets are ridiculous. Tank's lawyer said he has evidence showing extortion from the girl, and Tank's the victim, yet Blue Girl and Claymore Gay decide to spread lies. That's because they work for Bill Haney. That's because they work for Bill Haney, or they work for whatever media conglomerate pays them to lie. It's not even a media conglomerate. It's a bunch of fixers, a bunch of New York fucking wannabe mobster niggas. That's what they are, bro. Fanon, I'm in Tampa, and my close friend's a lawyer. He told me there's a fine line. There's a fine line in extortion in Florida. Well, look, all they got to do is prove and put doubt in her claims. If they have evidence of extortion, pay me this money and I won't do. If you pay me the money, then I won't. You know, yeah, then you're stuck. And he's like, man, I'm not paying her that money. I didn't do that to her. And blah, 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 whatever, whatever, whatever. And then people look at it like, man, come on, man. You saw what happened with Amber Heard. Everybody, Johnny Depp, that happened to Johnny Depp. Terrence Cole said they worked for Floyd Mayweather. He hated on Tank, relationship with Al Heyman. Could be. Yeah, conglomerate cause Claymore was dissing Devin. Yeah, he said, yeah, conglomerate because Claymore was dissing Devin on the TV on Boxing Voice yesterday. Those guys are actors, bro. Seriously, bro. I'm glad I know you guys are actors, bro. You guys are actors / rappers, bro. Actors / rappers. Not a fan of these dudes, bro. They mentioned perjury. Hey, man, give me the source of that, man. I would love to see what he said. I didn't get the whole statement from the lawyer. But I know that they're about to go at him. And so Shakur has metamorphosized. Hey, he's big, ain't he? Give me 1 second, man. Yeah. Hey, DJ. Hey, thank you, brother. DJ Moses in the building. What's up, man? Thank you so much for that $5 holler, brother. That means a lot, man. Thank y'all for coming in and, man, and supporting the brother, man. Yeah, dude, seriously, that's a wild ass dude, bro. There's not, honestly, man, those guys are just manipulative as fuck. It is what it is, bro. I'm honestly, bro, I'm serious, man. I just know these D's need to leave me alone, man. My theory is Tank found out she was trying to play him, then went to the club to confront her about it. He plans to get out. And her plan to get out was the lawsuit. Hey, look, man, they're gonna set your ass up. That's why I stay my ass at home. I'm ain't gonna lie, bro. I know that there's people trying to set me up. I know a couple people trying to set me up. So I just make sure they can't set me up. It's a very unfortunate thing that you got to stay. When you're a public figure, you got to stay home, bro. And you got to be very careful about the people that you're around, man. Really and truly, bro. But I'm glad that if they have documented evidence of the extortion, then that girl is just going to wind up they basically take a gamble and say, look, we're going to ruin your reputation and hurt your name if you don't do this. And if that's what they went with and it winds up being that, I've lost a lot of respect for you people. I will have lost a lot. First of all, I have no respect for Blue Blood, Claymore Rain, or any of those guys, any of them fake ass dudes, bro. I have no respect for y'all, man. None, because you're not real men. You're not. Real men, you may be a man, but you're not a real man. You're not real. You're not representing to people what you really think. You're not really trying to share with people like what your real motivations are. You guys just sneak. Yeah, Fanon, please be careful. What do you mean? Be careful about what? I'm just saying, yeah, you got to be. Yeah, I know. I am very careful. I know these dudes try to set me up. They've done it so many. Dude, they've done the shit so many times. You can see it coming. You can see it coming, bro. I know what they do. I know they try to set me up. Absolutely. The problem is that I'm a lawyer. So it's very hard to do that. Because I know what I'm telling you right now is my opinion that I can back up with facts. And as things continue to come out, you guys wind up being I've already beaten all of these dudes in debates, bro. And by the way, dog, I'll put something in you, bro. And I'm telling you. True indeed. There you go, talking about these others instead of debating them. Why would I debate a liar? Why would I debate a liar? All liars do is lie. And I have absolutely eviscerated Blue Blood in a debate. I have eviscerated Claymore Rain in debates. Because all I had to do was point out that they're hypocrites. It's very easy. Very, very easy. I have destroyed these people in debates for years. What do you mean? I have mashed these people in debates. All of them. You know why? Because I'm right and they're wrong. Because I'm right and they're wrong. They've been on my channel. I don't want to be around a liar. You can't debate a liar. All they're going to do is lie and obfuscate. Claymore Rain told me straight to my face. Claymore Rain, oh, you're out of here, bro. Goodbye. No, you're gone. Goodbye. You're out. I'm sorry, I lost focus. Hold on, give me a second. I'm going to throw you out. Go ahead. Here's your link. Here I go again, Bill. Bill, you're a bitch. I destroyed you in a debate, Bill. On my channel, Bill Haney. On my channel, Bill Haney. Right here where you sat here, Bill Haney. Bill, I'm not letting your bots anywhere near me. I'm not talking to your bots. I'm not talking to you, nigga, because you're a bot. You're a bot, Bill. You're a fraud, Bill. You're a fraud. You're a fraud. Blue Blood's a fraud. You are all a bunch of frauds, bro. And what you guys attempt to do outside of boxing is not working, bro. That's why you're a bag boy for Turkey Al-Sheikh. He will be on the live broadcast. Devin's on a live broadcast. Whoopty fucking do, bro. Exactly. Entertain my ass. They try to ruin people's lives. They're pieces of shit. Bro, they are liars. I will not debate a liar. As a matter of fact, let's stop that. Every time I debated you guys, I had to stop you from lying. It wound up being an hour conversation with you guys lying. You lie about the WBA rules. You lied about the WBC rules. You lied about offers being made. You guys lied so much that you offered a contract with a misspelled name. Watch this shit. I want to show you how big a con man these guys are. I read the contract that these guys wrote. You want to talk about a contract of adhesion. Said he's a 70-year-old with braids that start in the middle of his head. He's he's lying to himself. How you expect to have an honest discussion? You can't, because he's not an honest bone in his body, bro. There's not an honest bone in his body, bro. Because he's not a real person, dog. I'm telling you, not real people. You don't even know what a system is? Okay, thank you very much, bro. Your comments will not be read anymore, bro. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow, man. Lying asses. Lying asses. Lying asses. Y'all, man, hey, dog, let me talk to Adams Boxing for a second, bro. Adams Boxing. Yeah, I don't even know, dude. Rico says, thanks for staying true. No worries. Dude, these guys claimed that I was never coming back to YouTube. These dudes called me a pedophile. These dudes called me said that I'm a homosexual. These dudes have Fanon the Khan, all kind of shit that these guys have done because I refuse to lie like these guys lie. Man, you really think he lost the pressure? Lost the presser? Or are you trolling? No, I think he lost the presser. I'm not trolling. No, I'm not trolling. He lost that press conference. I think he did. He looked so amped up. And your boy looked, he said, weave and receding hairlines, nasty work. Bro, look, bro. All of the use of just cliche terms and trying to look like you are young. Bro, you're not young, dog. Like, if I color my beard, dog, man, dog, first of all, bro, somebody slap me. Oh, thank you, man. Somebody slap me if you ever see me dye my beard. Thank you, brother. With man, Dre's Finest said, my super chat isn't working, you dig? Thank you, Dre's Finest. Thank you so much for that super chat, bro. I mean, for that cash app, brother. It means a lot to the channel, man. It really does. It really does. But, man, I'm loving it, dog. Hold on one second. Give me 1 second. Man, I'm getting old, man. I see myself on video, and I keep saying, man, Martin, you're getting old, brother. You're getting old, bro. Life is good, though, man. Life is good. Let me get this thing right real quick. Man, I'm so happy that I can be here to witness liars get busted out. I am so happy that I get to see. Man, I used to sit around so frustrated with the lies that were being told that nobody saw, and everybody would just believe what these guys said, and no matter what they said, people believed everything that they said. And you sit here and just listen to it, and you're like, something doesn't sound right with what they're saying. That doesn't sound right. Like, I don't know that they're lying at the time, but I'm like, man, that shit doesn't sound right. That shit doesn't sound right. And then I would like see the headlines of videos. I'm like, man, this guy doing nothing but lying. Like, dude, you lying every day. Like, and I used to think about it like I would get pissed because it was like a competition thing. Like, man, dog, how in the world can you grow your YouTube channel when you have to compete against people that will just lie and make up headlines, right? So what I thought they were doing when they were just lying about stuff was I just thought they were trying to compete to get more views on YouTube. But then over time, you find out that it's much more insidious. That what they're really doing is really trying to destroy fighters' names. They're really trying to prevent fighters from earning livings. They're really, truly trying to create a hostile environment for fighters. And they're doing it and getting paid to do it. It wasn't about how much money they made on YouTube. Even when they start passing money on YouTube, it's really only to show that they're influential, to try to make it seem like they're super hot, because that's why people are giving all this money. And I remember when people started giving away super chats like that. It's when I did a super chat drive, and then they basically started running the game. Man, it's so wild. I feel so good right now, though, man. I feel so vindicated, man, that you guys are just lying sacks of shit, bro. Nothing was wrong with me. You guys were just really lying sacks of shit that conspire against people, that spread falsehoods on their name. You guys lie about arguments. I mean, I remember having conversations with people where they would be on their live stream and they would say something that was patently not true. And I would text them and I would say, hey, you got your facts wrong. That's not true. And they would say, yeah, I know. And then they would just keep on talking like what they said, even though they knew what they said was not true. They never corrected themselves. They were just like, yeah, whatever. And just kept on with it. And I was like, man, what a terrible character flaw. But now I realize it's not a character flaw. It's an orchestrated, it was always an orchestrated campaign to manipulate manipulate what people think about certain fighters in favor of other fighters. And dog, I don't care how friendly I am with y'all, bro. Y'all ain't real at all. That's all I can say, bro, about that, man. I feel extraordinarily vindicated. I feel extremely. Said he met a multimillionaire. What is this? Had met a multimillionaire that had been shot before at a corner store to make a $10 million deal. Yeah, bro, I know they're stealing money. Some of these boxing channels really do try to tear some boxers down due to their ties with other boxers, or they may have gotten turned down for an interview. No, it's a lot more than that, bro. I mean, it is what it is, man. Man, it's been a terrible thing to witness, bro. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed super chats. Thank you so much. They were upset they couldn't buy your influence. Oh, man. Oof. Said they were upset they couldn't buy your influence. No, they couldn't. No. And in fact, I'm not fucking with it at all, bro. My theory is, Phoenix said, my theory is Tank found out she was trying to play him, then went to the club to confront her about it, and her plan to get out was the lawsuit. Man, they got that lawsuit on them, though. They were upset they couldn't buy your influence. Yeah, they were never going to do that, bro. I heard Blue Girl got a lace front from Claymore. Man, yeah, all right. I believe they got a girl when I see that shit. My man Marcus Seville said, my bad, Dre. Let me refresh it. Hey, thank you, bro. Thank you for refreshing the super chat, bro. Thank you, Isaiah WD. Thank you so much. Gotta talk shit. Hey, here you go. Here's the link, bro. Well, I'll be on here for a little bit longer. I got some things. I got some moving and shaking I got to actually do today. I feel so vindicated, bro. You guys are listening to me right now, bro. I feel so vindicated. Wow, you guys are horrible people. You're just terrible people. Flat out terrible people. Where you at, man? Here, let me put the link. There's that link. Hey, frequent flyer, bro. You're the most disappointing to me, frequent flyer. You're the most disappointing to me, frequent flyer. My Philly brother. So disappointing, man. Are you going to go live for the fight? Yeah, I bought the fight for $55. I bought the fight for $55. Say, you were right, Unc. And say, you're going, yep, you were right, Unc. Yep, I love it. I feel vindicated. And thank you, One Body in Yahweh, for letting me know that Showbiz the Adult was biting all my stuff. Because that's part of it, too. They get people to make the same arguments as you. They get people to be cool with you. Make the same arguments with you. Then all of a sudden they turn their back on you. Like when Southpaw TV said that he didn't rock with Fanon anymore. Man, oh my God, bro. The corniest one of all was Southpaw TV. That was the corniest one of them all, bro. That shit right there, dog. That shit right there when I was like, yeah, dog, this shit is really over the top, bro. I literally have never said anything to there's no reason for Southpaw to out of the blue say he don't fuck with me. Nigga, I never asked you to fuck with me to begin with. However, yeah, bro, this shit was crazy. Well, somebody told me. I never heard it because I never heard it, bro. Anyway, man, I can tell you all the behind the scenes schemes and scams these people use. Are you going to be on there for the fight? Yes, I am. I'm going to watch. I'm going to do a watch along, bro. I got to watch this fight. I'm amped up about this card. This card, I'm not going to sleep through. I'm going to be honest with you, bro. Some of these fight cards, bro, it's like work to watch. No joke, bro. Some of these fight cards, dog, it's like a job to watch the fight card. Devin Haney fights is like a job to watch. Like, shit, I don't want to watch this shit. I want to do something else. You know what I mean? It's a job to watch him. No, you got to get like a one. Martin, can I buy the fight from somewhere other? No, you can't. You got to get it on the zone, but they got a 20% discount, and you can just do it for 30 days. So I'm going to, as soon as I get this fight done, I'm going to cancel the subscription so I can pay $55. For now, they was really running around trying to harass me because they see me on your panel. I told them to leave me the fuck alone. Bro, yeah, there's people can't go on my channel because they're going to harass you. What's going on, King of Hating?
Oh, yeah, you got to be careful with trying to cancel that DAZN because they're still going to charge you for the next month.
Oh, no, they're not. Because they're going to get, what's going to happen is if they do, I'm going to file a fraud on their ass.
That's what they do to lock people in. They're like, oh yeah, you know, you can subscribe, but we're gonna charge you early for the next month though, even if you cancel before the month is up.
No, I got 7-day free trial. It's a 7-day free trial. I got 7 fucking days to get that shit up off of there, or they don't charge my card.
And then they also got they got the fight on Amazon Prime on Prime Video, but you got to pay full price on that though.
Oh man, shit! I should have paid full price.
Yeah, because that's one thing that I double checked. I was like, wait, hold on, I don't want to subscribe to DAZN again. Let me see if it's on Prime. And so I looked it up, and yeah, they got it on there.
And you can just get it.
Yeah.
All right, that's what's up.
Yep. That press conference though, man.
Yes, sir.
Man, you know, Teofimo be liking to say all that suspect stuff, man. Like he's something else. My only question is, you know, as a man, why would Shakur turn around and buy him a gift after he said all that stuff to him? He said, you know, man, like, come on now. Come on. That liquor? Yeah. Like, I could understand, like, you know, if a female interested in you want to buy her a drink. But then when you got a dude saying all that suspect shit to you and your response is to buy him a drink, I don't know. It kind of sent the wrong message to me. It's a little bit weird. It's a little bit weird. So I don't know what the whole play was behind that, but I don't know. It didn't do nothing to help him. And do you see they face off? The way they was facing off, you know, about 15 seconds in, then, you know, Shakur started talking. And Teofimo just staring at him the whole time. I'm like, yeah, you know, he trying to do his old tough guy thing, and it ain't looking that tough. And then we got who else? Shushu Carrington. Man, for the way he was talking, he better come up and show something, because you know, a lot of these guys know he talking about, man, you're gonna see something you ain't never seen before. You're gonna see something that's different. You're gonna see something that's like, you know, ordained by God and everything like that. I'm like, bro, I ain't seen that from you yet. Why you saying that's going to be the case right now? So I'm like, man, these guys, they gotta stop the excessive hype. Like, shoot, the boxing spirit of hate even tried to take out Michael Buffer because he was talking too much about Shakur during the introduction. You start choking in the middle of the shit. I was like, damn, you know, even the boxing spirit of hate don't want to hear no lies. But man, like I agree with Mike Coppinger though, and I see why Shakur don't like him. He said, yeah, you know, Shakur is an elite fighter, and you know, this is his first time, you know, getting in the ring and getting ready to display it on the elite level. I'm like, you know, it's finally nice to hear like a commentator say some nice shit. And you could tell Max Kellerman wasn't happy about that. So, you know how he feels about, you know, everything going on. And then also Shakur, you know, with his flip-flopping ass, the way he been talking about, you know, how he's gonna be like #1, he a big star and all this and that, and how this Teofimo fight is gonna make him, you know, #1 pound for pound, or put him top 5, is what he said. I'm like, that's it. It only take one fight for someone to be in the top 5. I'm like, well, shoot, you know, why don't fighters, you know, just fight, you know, one time in each weight class they go to? Like, just find the top guy and fight him. That's it. You ain't got to fight nobody else. You know, that's the whole thing about cleaning out the division. Like, and I see why it confused boxing fans. Because if they don't clean out the division, then, you know, they're not really the man. But at the same time, be like, oh, you padding your record with nobodies. And if you only fight one person, they're like, oh, well, it don't really count, because what about the other guys? And that's a big old miss. But I'm looking forward to tomorrow because I'm hoping a lot of fighters get exposed. No, I'm hoping that this fight not necessarily lives up to expectations, but gives people more than they were expecting. Because I know there ain't high expectations for the fight, especially with what we've seen from Teofimo and Shakur. And then we got Jarrell Miller. I never liked the guy. I was never sold on him. And then the whole PEDs thing that ain't help build him in my book. So I don't really care if he win or lose. And then I forget what the Keyshawn. That's the other fight that's on there. Man, to hell with the DB3 brothers. Forget them. Let's throw them all in the trash. That's what I got to say about that. The fact that he talking about he gonna come in and stop Jermaine Ortiz. Man, you know what they say. If you're looking for a knockout, you might be the one who gets the knockout. As in, you're the one who gets slipped. So I don't know. That don't really seem like his style. I don't really think he can do it since he's moving up to 140. And it's not like he had tremendous power at what was it 135 anyway. So I'm not looking for that fight to be explosive. If anything, I would say Ortiz is more likely to get a knockout than Keyshawn is. That's because he's the bigger guy, but you know it could go either way. Everybody got a puncher's chance. And I will say Shushu Carrington, I don't know. He might want to consider moving up in weight sometime soon. Because that dude was looking like he's super dehydrated. So I don't know what's going on with that, but I don't think he got much longer left in this weight class from the way he was looking. So yeah, that's my expectations for the fight. I'm just hoping that I don't forget to watch it
Yeah.
because because it's got no buzz. Like I mean, shoot, Tank supposedly being in Cuba, it was is more exciting than this fight, announcements event, and like I don't remember the last time I seen a fight pop up, and like during fight week they only had this last press conference. I don't remember because they normally do two. They do one at the beginning of the week, then they got like the other one later on the final press conference, and they got the weigh in. So I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know. This whole fight promotion is kind of sad, and I guess again it shows why Al Heyman's productions are different. I keep because ever since this whole Zuffa and TKO thing started, like people be talking about, well, Al Heyman was doing the same. Al Heyman is doing the same, and it's like nah, because Al Heyman wasn't overpaying fighters. He wasn't dropping like huge amounts of money on them that they wasn't bringing in. Yeah, they had them smaller guarantees, but at the same time, you see that their fights was making a profit, and then the fighters was able to make something on the back end. But then with this, they just paying them whatever the guarantee is, and they're not making a profit or breaking even at the very least. And so whatever they get in the front is what they get. And for me, I've always looked at if you're like for a fighter to actually be overpaid, that means they getting paid more than the fight makes in a profit. Because it's like okay, you worth $15, but then we're gonna go ahead and spend 100 on you. Is basically what they're doing. Versus Al Heyman's whole thing where it's like, okay, you might be worth $80, but I'm gonna pay you 10 right now, and you probably gonna get like the other 70 on the back end, so you at least get what you're worth. But they not doing that, that's what I think anybody who's been paying attention like you, and I seen 2 Cents talk about it too, is like from the very beginning, whenever they was talking about this, and then we seen Eddie Hearn with the first to say it. My fighters are waiting on these Riyadh paydays, and it's like, shoot, that's why we're not gonna get a lot of the stuff that we want to see. A lot of the fights and matchups that we're looking for. Like Yeah, we getting Shakur and Teofimo right now, which is good because both of them are still, you know, what would be considered their athletic prime, and they're about to fight. That's a good thing. At the same time, it's like, okay, what about these fights over the last, few years? How many of them could we say was fights that absolutely relied on Turkey that we wasn't going to get otherwise? Because I can't really think of any that were there where it absolutely took him to make the fight. I mean, we've seen Tyson Fury and Usyk two times, and we've seen Usyk and AJ, and then we got Beterbiev and Bivol. That's pretty much been it. Because I can't think of any other fights that was really worth a damn. And now we getting this one, and who knows where this whole Zuffa thing is gonna go, with everything and how that's turning out. Because like a lot of people are like, yeah, these contracts are looking pretty suspect. We're not liking this shit, and it looks like it's a bad thing. So I'm like, sure, that's what I'm seeing from news articles, like just their headlines are, yeah, you need to take a deeper look at this, and it spells disaster. That's what some of them headlines are saying. I'm like, well, shit. It seems like public consensus on it ain't that good. So, man, like going forward from here, I'm interested to see how 2026 plays out with this whole thing going on. Because Top Rank, Golden Boy, Matchroom, TBC, they all got fighters in these events coming up. So I'm just like, man, hopefully we can still get some good fights. But at the same time, I'm like, shit, I don't know. Because if Turkey got that cancer again, hey, maybe he about to be checking into the same hotel Victor Conte at,
Duh.
and that might be the end of it.
That'd be tough. Hey, yo, I gotta bump up out of here today, man. What's up, Isaiah?
Yo, what's going on? I just want to jump on real quick. I won't be long. I just want to
Yes,
say
sir.
that I caught the press conference, and I was just pretty I was disappointed. You know how how Tio the way I wasn't disappointed with Tio. I was disappointed more with Shakur because he kind
Shut
of
my
let
door.
he kind of let Jay Prince kind of dictate what he want to do, and then Jay Prince kind of made those comments, and then Tio told him, he's like, yo, I brought you to my house. I brought you to my house where my wife was at, my kid. And Jay Prince is like, yeah, but either way, where's your daddy at? Make sure he's here so he can see you get that ass whooped. And I'm just like, damn, man, Jay Prince is just a snake. And then Keyshawn over there, kind of what Phoenix said, that he's gonna do something that we ain't ever seen, something that God gave him. And I just think Keyshawn overstepping and playing that mental health role. I take mental health very serious, because I got people around me that done unalive themselves over mental health. So for Keyshawn to say he is drinking in camp and doing all this stuff, and that they gave him an opportunity, I kind of feel like Jay Prince forced that opportunity since they under the same management now. But that's all I want to say, Fanon. Appreciate you. Hey, shout out to you, Phoenix. I'm gonna be listening.
All right,
All
bro.
right, y'all take it easy.
Hey, man. All right, Lori, what's up, Lori? Thank you so much for the $20 holler, Lori. Thank you so much. Are you there, Lori? Laura, I think Lori's there, but I think she's got. Let me read the super chat for her. Lori gave a $20 super chat. Hold on 1 second. Lori Reed with the $20 Cash App. Thank you so much, Lori, for supporting the channel. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. I don't know if Jay Prince is a snake or not, but he's in the music industry, and there's a lot of snakes in that industry. So I wouldn't be surprised. I'm gonna wait for a couple more seconds, Lori, but then I gotta bounce out of here because I've got to go take care of some business in a second. I was gonna stay on for about an hour and a half. Lori, are you there? All right, I think Lori got sidetracked. But look, I'm about to bounce out. I'm sure Lori can come back tomorrow, man. Thank y'all so much for supporting me today in the live stream. Really does make a huge difference. Thank you guys so much. And I am about to bounce up out of here. Unless I can wait for a second for Lori. Are you there, Lori? Lori? Yeah, Lori, I think Lori had to walk away. But look, I'm going to get up out of here. Y'all have a wonderful day. All right, see you later, Lori. Talk to you later. I'll be back tomorrow. And with that, I'm out. Deuces. Thank you so much for that support, Lori, and I'm out. Peace.